Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial this week. Thank you for joining in here, and welcome back to another live. So this is another live tutorial. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. This is Maltida. I make crochet content on YouTube. I have crochet content from different crochet projects. I post videos on Tuesday, Wednesday I go live, and on Friday I do crochet tutorials. My Wednesday live video is more of a tutorial as well. So it's a crochet with me, Hangout with me. So today I'm going to be crocheting. Because initially in the beginning of month I said that every Wednesday I'm going to be doing a crochet organizer. So I'm going to be continuing in that same crochet organizer for this week, but it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a crochet purse, a clutch purse. So I'm using I have some t-shirt yarn here that I want to use for this project. So I just grabbed the other ones that I have at home, and I'm going to join that together and make a beautiful purse clutch. So it's more of an organizer as well. It's where you can keep your phone, your wallet, your money. So we're going to make a crochet purse. So it's a type of organizer, of course. So I'm going to, grab your yarn, grab your crochet hook, and let's start to crochet together. It's going to be an exciting one today. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. You're going to get a lot of content on my crochet tutorials and things like that. So please, you can join in and subscribe, and give this video a big thumbs up. Give this video a big thumbs up. Give this video a big thumbs up. So before we start this video, I need to readjust my camera. Okay, so it's perfect. All right, so I can walk. So do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to turn my camera. I'm trying to fix my camera. Yeah, so bear with me. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab. So I just need to okay, so thank you for joining in here. Alright, I do not understand. It seems like there's an orientation view, something like an orientation. I'm just trying to rotate my. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to start, and please do bear with me, please. Okay, Alright, so I'm going to start now, and it's going to be, so I just fixed my camera. So let's get started. So for this project, I'm using this t-shirt yarns. I'm going to be using this t-shirt yarns, and I'm using a 6, as you can see, a 6.5 millimeter hook for this project. If you're joining in new, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. And I'm using this t-shirt yarn, is the whole t-shirt yarn for this purse. So I'm going to start with I'm pulling from inside out, as I always do. Goodness me. Okay, so to start this, and if you're joining in new, please don't forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Thank you. So what are the projects you're going to, what are the, sorry, the material you need for this project? You need your yarn, obviously, a crochet hook, scissors. I'm using a stitch marker, a darning needle. I'm going to be using as well, I'm going to be using this hook. I'm going to be using this clap hook and a magnetic button. And I'm going to be using a magnetic button for this project. So I'm going to grab the magnetic button because I do not have it here with me. So please do bear with me. I'm going to grab the magnetic button. So I'm back. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Yeah, I need to get the magnetic button because I forgot it completely. I didn't bring it with me. And so this is what the magnetic button looks like this. So we're going to be using this magnetic button. So these are the materials we're going to be using for this project. So to start, row 1, I'm going to start with a slip knot. So I do a slip knot. Okay, so I slip knot and I'm going to chain an even number. So I'm doing a chain 18. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I'm going to count that again. Is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So we have 18 foundation chain. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. And this is a 14 foundation chain, sorry, 18 foundation chain, and this is going to be the length of the purse. So if I check this with my phone, it works perfectly with my phone. And I have a measuring tape here. Now, in case you need to know the exact measurements, I'm just going to grab my measuring tape and check this one out real quick. And I have about 7.5 inches, and that is 20 centimeter. So this is going to be the length of the bag, 20 centimeter for the, sorry, that's not the length, I mean the width. The width is 20 centimeters, and that is 7.5 inches. So this is 18. To do one turning chain, so we have a total of 19. So but one is a turning chain, so we're not counting that as a stitch. So I go into the next stitch, into the next chain, and do a single crochet. To the next, a single crochet. So throughout the stitch, I'm going to be using a single crochet stitch. It's a chunky yarn, so a single crochet is, you know, way better to use for this. And I'm using a 6.5mm hook, and the reason is to have a very beautiful, and I want the stitch to be dense. Okay, so single crochet into every stitch, a single crochet into every stitch. If you're joining in new, you're welcome. Hi. You're welcome. So I'm doing a crochet purse using this t-shirt yarn. So single crochet till the end of the round. So there's so many yarns you can use for this. You can use a curtain yarn, acrylic yarns for, you know, project like this, to make a cloth purse. But I'm using a t-shirt yarn. And that's not to say that it's like you can't use any other yarn. You can use other yarns. Just make sure you use the right hook size when you're going into a project like this. So for the last, I'm going to do a single crochet there. As you can see. So we're just working a very long strip. So we're working in rows. I'm going to chain one. But now what I'm going to be doing is quite different, because I'm going to turn my work, chain one, and I'm going to be working in the back loop only. Okay, I'm going to be working in the back loop only. I'm going to grab, sorry. I'm going to grab my yarn and, okay, insert, pull this yarn through. Okay, I don't know why I have this yarn split into two from the bundle. It's funny. So back loop only. As you can see, I'm working in the back loop only. Okay, so I go into the back loop. I'm just trying to carry this along to weave in the tails, the excess ones. So as you can see, I'm picking only the back loop only. So I'm just, okay, the back loop only. So I'm going to be using a single crochet back loop only throughout this project. I'm going to be using a back loop only throughout this project. The back loop only is a very simple stitch, easy to work with, and also it has this beautiful texture it gives to your work. So it's going to be a single crochet back loop only. So I'm just going to leave that and just snip this one off with my scissors. So I'm just cutting out the excess. So we can just work that one out afterwards. As you can see, back loop only. So I'm going to be using the back loop only throughout for this project. So you're going to have this beautiful texture in the front. So I'm going to do a few rows. I'm going to do this row, and then on the next row I'm going to be doing something really different. So we're going to have something, you know, a really nice texture. And if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. This is Maltida. I share crochet and crochet content on YouTube. And that is the last stitch. And chain one, turn my work around. Working only in the back loop only. Turn. Insert my hook into the back loop only, single crochet. So it's a single crochet back loop only throughout. So if you're joining in new, you're welcome. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 6th row I'm going to bring in the black t-shirt yarn. It's also a t-shirt yarn that I'm using, so I'm just going to, you know, use this, pull this through using the black. I'm going to be using the black stitch as well. So I'm going to be doing 1 into the next one. So we have a back loop only. So I drop the black, I grab the yellow, and then as you can see that I have already, the this one. What I'm going to do is, because I do not want this to be showing up front, I'm going to turn my work the other way. I'm going to do a single crochet, continue with the back loop only. I'm going to insert the black yarn when I get to the other round, and I'm going to explain that why I did that, because the yarn needs to stay in the back of the project, not in the front of the project, so I need to turn. So when you're working in the back loop only, you have you have to consider how the front of the project is going to look and how the back of the project is going to look. They are going to look pretty the same, really, but this is how it should look here in the front. Okay, so I want the front to be that side, so I can work my stitch into that side. So I'm going to be working 30 rows for this. I'm going to be working 30 rows. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry for speeding up. So it's just a single crochet back loop. I'm working a single crochet back loop. I'm gonna turn, chain one, and turn. You can see what we have. You can see this. You can see this texture here. So we want to have this texture. So chain one, I go into the first, yeah, and then I do a single crochet. Into the third, I do a single crochet. I'm working under both loops now. So I have 1, 2, 3. I'm working on the both loops. So I'm going to be doing a 2-row repeat pattern. So it's going to be a single crochet, a double was back loop double crochet. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I grab this yarn. I grab the black yarn. Sorry. I go into both loops now for this row. So it's interchanging between the rows. I'm going to drop the black. I'm going to drop the black. I'm going to drop this. Yeah, I'm going to drop the black yarn, and I'm going to be working back with the yellow. I'm going to be working with the yellow. Okay. I'm going to be working with the yellow. So what happens is I do not carry this yarn with me as I work the yellow. I just go with this one. Okay. So we're going to be doing one single crochet into both loops, 1 row. Into the next row is a 2-row repeat pattern. If what I'm saying makes sense. It's a 2-row repeat pattern. I'm trying to fix something, yeah? All right. So it's a 2-row repeat pattern. Please don't forget to give my video a big thumbs up. As I walk through, I'm doing a single crochet into, I'm doing a single crochet into the next row under both loops. This round is under both loops. Is under both loops. Okay, and this is the last stitch. So I have to do 30 rows as I've explained already. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 rows, chain 1 and turn my work. Now I'm going to go into the back loop only for this round. For this row. The next row is going to be a back loop only. Into the back loop only a single crochet. So I'm using a single crochet stitch throughout this stitch. I'm using a single crochet, so I'm alternating between single crochet under both loops and single crochet back loop. It's a 2-row repeat pattern, as I said. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I get what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this I should have added the other color, so I'm just going to loosen it. I got carried away. So if you remember, on the stitch I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on the 6th stitch I used the black color. So what I'm going to be doing the same thing on this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and I'm going to grab the next color, which is this beige. This beige. I'm gonna grab it like this. into the back loop. Into the back loop, I'm using this. Okay. Sorry. I'm inserting my hook into the back loop. Bring this. Sorry, I'm not supposed to hold the. I'm supposed to hold the beige. Drop the yellow yarn. Grab the beige yarn. Do a single crochet. I drop. Now I drop the I drop the beige yarn. I continue with the yellow yarn. Now if I make sense there, so I continue with the yellow yarn. I drop the beige yarn. As you can see, I'm not working. I'm not carrying this yarn with me. Okay. So there's a lot of yarn in this project. So it's just 3 yarns, and it's just to give it this beautiful color so it pops. Okay. So yeah. So now I'm going to finish off this with the black yarn. I'm going to drop the yellow yarn, grab the black yarn, and now into this black yarn I do, okay, drop this, go into the, yeah, and that's how to switch. Okay, continue with the yellow yarn. Okay, I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and this is how it looks like. So sorry, for the next round I'm going to be working under both loops. So chain 1, go into the net under both loops, not back loops. So we are just alternating. So I'm just alternating. Okay, I am trying to go as slow as possible. It's you know, when you're doing a live video, the way I crochet, when I teach tutorials, that is why I said you can go check my videos on YouTube, where I do, you know, well detailed crochet tutorials. All right, so I go into the next loop. Okay, both loops. Now we're going on the both loops for this row. Okay, both loops, and now I drop the yellow yarn, grab the black yarn, I drop the yellow yarn, I grab the black yarn, insert. Okay, leave the black yarn, grab the yellow yarn. I'm not carrying this along with me. Okay, so just continue to do the, okay, I go here, grab the beige yarn, do a single crochet under both loops. Okay, so I drop that, I go into the with the yellow yarn and just continue to work my stitch. On the butt loop. So for the next round, I'm going to chain one, turn, and work only in the back loop only. Now, back loop only, the back loop only, single crochet. We're doing a single crochet throughout the stitch. Do not get confused. A single crochet. So I grab the beige yarn. I'm just going to drop this. Okay. So you have to push that one to the side. Okay. Drop that. Grab the next one. Do a single crochet back loop. Okay. Drop the beige back loop only. So we just continue until I get to the black yarn. So I'm going to grab the black yarn now. For me to continue, I'm going to, grab this, grab the black yarn. Okay, back loop only, I drop that. So we need to bring that one to the back. Okay, and I continue with the yellow yarn. So this is a crochet with me hangout. So I'm so sorry if my tutorials are moving fast or I can't show you literally everything that is going on. Back loop only. Okay, chain one, turn, and we're just going to continue to build up the same thing, the same stitch. I'm going to continue to build this one up until I have enough round. So one double crochet, one single crochet, back loop only, front loop. We are going to just keep repeating that until I have a decent amount of rounds and rows. So you know what, from here on I'm going to drop these two yarns, and the reason is because I do not like the way they are. I don't like the way it's, you know, given this front. So there are other ways to add this yarn. I'm going to unravel now my yarn, and please do bear with me. This always happens when you are, you know, trying to make a certain type of thing and it doesn't work the way you want it to. It's not coming out the way I want it to come out. So please do bear with me. So I would rather, you know, unravel everything rather than just, you know, make up some nonsense or something that is not working. So it should be a 2-row repeat pattern. And if you're watching the live or you're watching the replay, so sorry, please do bear with me. The most important thing in when I do crochet is sometimes I try to improvise and just add few colors just to pop it out, but for this it's not working according to the way I want it to, so I have to just drop the other colors. I just do one color straight out, and I can just add the other colors for the wristlet. So if we want to do the wristlet, we can just add that pop of color. So do bear with me, I'm so sorry. I'm going on the boat lips now. For this round is the boat lips. Okay, one single crochet in the boat lips. I'm so sorry if you have to just unravel your yarn. We have just few rows to just unravel and just get this thing, right. So single crochet. I do not want to overcomplicate things. That is why I removed the other colors for the t-shirt yarn. Okay, now I'm gonna chain one and turn my work and work in the back loop for the next row. A single crochet back loop only. So this is a 2-row repeat pattern. A single crochet, a back loop, a single crochet in both loops. In the next round, a single crochet, back loop only. So alternating. So we are doing the back loop only now. Single crochet. We are going for 30 rounds of this. So I do not want to, continue to do something that will overcomplicate things or, make my audience, my beautiful audience, to get confused. So that's why I just have to remove those ones. Alright, so the back loop only. Okay. Alright, chain one, and that's the last stitch there. And I turn my work around. Now I'm working on the both loops now. Under both loops, single crochet under both loops. Under both loops. If you're joining in new, you're welcome. So today I'm really it's a single crochet stitch, so it's not something really complicated at all. So when you want to make things like this, especially with a t-shirt yarn or a bulky yarn, you need to go as simple as possible with a very simple stitch. You have to go with a very simple stitch like a single crochet. Chain one, turn, back loop only for this stitch. For this next row, for the next row is a back loop only. as you can see, this is a very beautiful texture. This is what I was trying to achieve with the other yarn. So I noticed that if I do the, when you're doing a crochet or you're crocheting, it's so important for you to know, when you're trying new things. What I was trying to achieve is having something like this, like a strip like this. Well, I'm going to do single crochet on the both loops for this next round. I can't be slow. I can't be too slow because I have a lot of friends to, share with you. You know what I'm thinking is I should add the other color. I should add the other color to the next row, but I should do it row by row. That is what I'm thinking. It just pops into my head that instead of making anything that would not, look, just to add the color to it. I'm just thinking to add the other color, yeah. To add the color strip by strip. I think it will make a lot of sense if I do that. Okay. What I'm going to do is grab the beige yarn and see how it will look. So when I have extra yarns like this, I just always want to put them into use. I don't like to have a lot of scrap yarns. I don't like to have a lot of scrap yarns. Okay. So we're going to have this. Now, bear with me again. I'm just trying out new things. So I'm going under both loops. So I'm going into the back loop. Sorry, for this round is a back loop only. The back loop only for this round. Okay. So add a pop of color, so everything doesn't just be yellow. We have other colors that we can just add. So I just started to add it row by row instead of what I was trying to achieve initially. Okay, and this is one of the things I love about crochet. If something is not working the way you want it to work, there's so many ways for you to just, add more colors or texture to, there are different ways. So back loop only with the beige yarn. So just going to give it this pop of color. You can see it's beautiful. So okay, just one single row. So I'm going to cut off the yellow yarn and add it at the end. Back loop only. Back loop only. And that's the last stitch there. That's the last stitch. Yes, that should be the last stitch there. Okay, that's the last stitch. So what I'm going to do is cut off this yarn, the yellow yarn. insert and leave this. I'm going to leave this here. So I've done my chain 1, turn. Okay, now on the both loops, working a single crochet. On the both loops, working a single crochet. Okay, a single crochet on the both loops. So we have a few more rows to go, so I need to really speed up and move fast. I'm going to do a few more rows of the yellow before I add the black. So I have to cut off the beige, but later I have to do a few more rows with the yellow, just like this, before I add the black. So as you can see, I need to do about 30 rows. I might bridge up to 30, I might not. So we see it depends on how much length I can get. So I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 rows. So there's a stitch here. Can be easily forgotten, but yeah, I got it. As you can see, the texture is, this is the texture that I want to achieve. Okay, back loop only now for the next row. If you're joining in new, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Please do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. So the back loop only. I'm trying to find my last stitch here because it seems like, oh, there's no stitch there. Yes, there's a stitch there. Oh yes, there's a stitch there. Do not get confused. So both loops. Okay. You need to pick up every stitch, and this is what give you the straight edge here, or else you can get confused. And chain 1, turn my work around. Let me cut off this excess yarn. Now I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to pull through, yeah, and keep it in. Yeah. Okay. And this is it with the, when you're working with this type of yarn, this bulky yarn, they kind of sieve and curl up. we are moving forward. Now for the last row we did, um, for the last row I did the both loops only. Okay, I went only the back loop, so this round is the both loops. Hi everyone, hi. This is the last stitch here. Chain one, turn on the both loops now. last stitch. Turn. And I'm going to do one more row before I add the black or the beige yarn. So this row, for the next row we're starting with under both loops. Okay. I'm gonna grab the black yarn. So for the black yarn, okay, I'm going to add the black yarn. Okay, turn my work around and start to do the back loop only. So I'm going to continue with the yellow yarn now. I'm going to grab the yellow yarn and snip it off from this corner here. Then insert and just continue to the turn my work around, and yeah, both loops, under both loops. Now we're going under both loops. I'm just gonna leave that one out. Going under both loops. this should be a stretching one. Stretch out this yarn. It's quite stretchy, so we're just going to continue to do the single crochet. Chain one, and I'm just going to do a few more rows. Now if I count the stitch now from the bottom here, so I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. So as I said, I'm going to do up to 30. It might not be up to 30, so I have 21. So turn my work around, and for this round I'm doing both on the back loop only. Just the back loop only. This round. Sorry. Hi Maria, hi, you're welcome to my channel. Do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Thank you, and subscribe to my channel. So if you're watching the replay, this is what the front looks like. I'm making a crochet clutch purse or crochet purse. Okay, let's say I'm making a crochet purse. I'm making a crochet purse. So I'm just doing a few rows and just adding a pop of color. Using a single crochet and a single crochet back loop only for the stitch. If you're joining me new, you're welcome. Please, you're watching replay, you're watching live, give my video a big thumbs up. Okay, and there's a stitch here. You might get confused and might think, oh, there's no stitch there, there's a stitch there. And it's important for you to grab all the stitches, or even the last stitch, because if you do not, your work or the edge of the project will be uneven, and we don't want that. Okay, back loop only. Yeah, so we have the back loop there. Chain one, turn my work around. On the both loops now. that's the last stitch. We have the last stitch as well. Chain 1, turn, back loop only. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Subscribe and give my video a big thumbs up. So we're just building this long strip, and soon we're about to go to end this. So this is one of the reasons why I kind of speed up when I'm doing a live crochet like this. This is the last stitch. Okay, turn, chain 1 and turn. So for this round, I'm doing under both loops. Hi, Sue from Australia. Thank you for joining in. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for different crochet projects and content. Alright, few more rows to go. So now the next row is a back loop only. Turn my work, chain 1, back loop only. Okay, I believe this is going to be the last row. I have changed 12 rounds. Sorry, I'm going to count my rounds now. How many rows? I'm going to count my rows now to get alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So now I have 25 rows. So I'm going to stop here. Now you can add more rows if you want to. I'm going to stop here and just show you what to do next. And what to do is I'm going to cut off my yarn. I'm going to cut off this yellow yarn. Okay. Take the yellow yarn off. And with the black yarn, I'm going to do, I think I still need to do more rows. So black yarn, I grab the black yarn. Yes. Okay. And turn my work around. So for this stage I went under the back loop. So for this I'm going under both loops. So the first thing first is the first stitch. Sorry, the first thing is to grab the, okay, I'm going to repeat this. I didn't cut it off properly. So the best way to have join your color, like, you know, what should I should have done initially. Okay, grab this, pull through, take the black color now and add it, chain 1. Okay, voila, we're good. Now under both loops, using the black color under both loops. So this is row 26. And last stitch, single crochet. What to do next is I'm doing the final. I'm going to do one more row now, one more row with the black chain 1, turn, and it's going to be under both loops because this is going to be the last row. This is row 27. The last row is not going to be a back. It has, the last row has to be a double crochet, a single crochet into the under both loops. So we're ending this on row 27. So I did 27 rows for this. And yeah, I'm going to do my last. Then I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. So I'm going to fasten off all the excess yarn. So I'm done. Finish these as row 27. Row 27. Now it's time to fold up the purse. You can do more rows if you want to for a bigger purse. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. So now on this, on the 15th row, I'm going to add a stitch marker on the side here, on the 15th row. A stitch marker, and this will indicate where I'm going to fold, where the folding is going to start. And then I'm going to trace it on the other side. Okay, yeah. I'm going to be folding, yeah. So it's going to be like this. It's going to be, yeah, folded, yeah, fold. Okay. And then the folding here. Okay. So it's going to be a folding on both sides. So fold where the stitch marker is, and then a fold. Yeah. So this is how the purse is going to look like. The folding will be here. And now, or if you, I don't want to do it that same way, I can just do it the other way around like this, and the folding will be here. So you have a little cute purse. Now it could be bigger than this, but I'm just going to show it this way, and I'm going to fold it up to where the stitch marker is. This is where the stitch marker is. I'm just gonna fold it up to that place, and voila, like that. Now I'm going to fold like that, grab my darning needle. The next thing to grab is my darning needle to stitch. I'm using the darning needle to stitch on both sides. So I'm just trying to insert my yarn. I'm going to be using the yellow yarn to, I have my stitch marker. I'm going to be using the yellow yarn for this okay, so I'm going to keep this in And then from the stitch marker, I'm going to remove the stitch marker and start to sew using the mattress stitch. Okay, this is where I remove the stitch marker. Yeah, so I insert my hook. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to start from here so that I have a more clean stitch. And then I go into this. So remember that I'm trying to close up this using the mattress stitch. So I take from here, and I take on the other side and I close that up. And all this excess yarn, I'm going to tuck it in and weave that one in. I'm going to pull it through I'm going to hide them afterwards, but that might not be possible now. So I'm just going to just join my stitch from both sides. I'm going to join. As you can see that I'm joining, I'm going to tuck this one in. Okay, starting from here. Okay, using the dummy middle from both ends, and just few more stitches and we are done. And this, I'm going to tuck it in as well. All the excess yarn, I'm going to just tuck them in like that, and continue to stitch. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. To close up the purse. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. As you can see, I'm done with the stitching on the side, and this one should be tucked in properly. I'm going to tuck that one in properly. So I'm done. So I'm going to hide this. I'm going to hide this well so that I have a clean. Then take it through. Inside. Okay. And cut off my excess yarn. And do the same thing for the other side. Remove my stitch marker here. And sew the other side as well. So I'm going to tuck this in. Sewing the other side is the same way. All I need to do is I'm going to start from inside, like, okay, from here. Okay, a few more stitches. Okay, so I have this. It's just the oh goodness me. Okay, I have a little mistake there. All right, I'm going to just cut off this yarn. Okay, so you have this, and now I'm going to do there's going to be a magnetic button, sorry, there's going to be a magnetic button here, and it's going to be on the other side as well. And there's going to be also on the other side. So there's going to be two magnetic buttons here. I'm going to be using, for the magnetic buttons, I'm going to be using a very small needle and something like this, little thread and needle. There's a thread and a small needle like this to attach this magnetic button. It's going to be this way and this way, this way and this way. All right, now it's going to fold up like this. I'm not going to show that in the camera. Now I'm going to work on this excess yarn. Afterwards, I'm going to just cut it off. I'm not going to show that in the camera as well. I need to wrap up this live video. Before I wrap up, I'm going to show you how to do the ringlet in a few minutes. The wristlet. So I need to do a wristlet for the purse, like a handle, like a small handle. So I'm going to do with this color. So just bear with me. I'm going to chain up to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, now we have chain 30. I'm just going to fold it up like this. But before I fold it, I'm going to grab this wristlet hook, and it's going to be like this, and into the first chain here. I'm going to do a slip stitch. All right, a slip stitch. Now to do the fun part, I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. I'm going to grab the yellow yarn. Now you can do this in color if you want to. You don't have to necessarily do it like this, but I want it to be with the yellow. I need it to be with the yellow yarn. So, and this is what I love about crochet, is a lot of creativity there. Now we have our the first chain here. Okay. All right. Now a single crochet into every chain around. A single crochet into every chain around. A single crochet into every chain around. I'm just carrying the yarn around. Just because we're working only in the upper parts, and that's only this loop is what we're working into, so that's the chain. Okay, just gonna leave that in case it's going to be more of a problem. Just only the chain. We're picking up only the chain for this. So we need to do this wristlet. To go slow. Oh, sorry. Okay. We just have to keep moving this. This one has to be here. It has to be here. This hook has to be there in the center. Almost done. One single crochet into every chain, and we're done. It's important for us to attach a wristlet to the purse, since there's not going to be a strap for it. And this is one of the simple ways to make a wristlet keychain. Getting to the almost the end, and then we're going to wrap up this whole video. I might not do the rest of the video. I'm just going to do the rest on off camera. I mean for the button clips. So yeah. So this is it. This is it. Now I find the first single crochet here. This is my first single crochet on the other side and do a slip stitch. I need to close up that ring, and yeah, I push this to the center, and I have this in the center. We have it there. Now, what I'm going to do is just do a very neat wrap. Okay. Yes. And then I'm done with the wrap. So what I'm going to do is tie a knot with this. Okay. And as well, I'm going to tie a knot with this. And then we are done. So we're not done yet, but at least we are done. I'm trying to tie a knot here, and it's just fumbling around. Okay. So we have our first. Get my scissors, cut off the excess yarn. And this is what we have for the wristlet. And the wristlet is going to be, once I do the button, the wristlet is going to be somewhere here. So I have to okay. And this is our wristlet with this. I'm just going to cut off all this excess yarn, as I said earlier, and voila, we have our purse. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and give my video a big thumbs up. And I'm going to do the rest off camera. Yeah, I'm going to do the rest off camera. And this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to just cut off this excess yarns, and we have a purse. You can fit your wallet, your phone, your little essentials into this, and hold it this way. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and thank you, and see you in the next one.